Hello, my name is Ralf Friedrichs. I'm an addiction recovery coach and the host of the Take Your Life Back Today show. Today is another day closer to the holidays. It's Christmas, just about Christmas. And what better way than to start the new year coming up than to serve others? But first, as an addiction recovery coach, I want to share this about substance abuse, and I want to be crystal clear to leave an everlasting impact upon you. Imagine you being buried alive. You're laying in the coffin, but you don't know that you're alive. You think you're dead, but you really are alive. You bang on the coffin lid, hoping to move, unsettle the dirt upon your lid, to maybe have someone notice standing by your grave, to start digging their way down to help you. That is what it's like to find yourself at the lowest point of alcoholism or drug addiction. You know you're alive, you know you need help, but you don't know which way to turn. You just think you're laying in this coffin. You might think that you're dead, but you're really still alive. Usually, though, people don't think about death when they're habitually abusing drugs and alcohol. In order to feed an addiction, you have to be great, and I mean great at repressing the fear of death. I often ask you, my audience, has it ever come across your mind while you're abusing drugs and alcohol that maybe, just maybe, you might overdose? Not only do you take your own life then away from yourself, but you take what's so precious to your children, so precious to your husband, your wife, your mother, your father, your grandparents. You take away you. This is why it's so important to start reaching out to someone if you have some sort of an addiction issue, if you have depression, if you have low self-esteem. Don't lay in the corner crying silently. Scream out, ask for help. With this, I just want to leave you with one other thought. Do not be that person laying in the coffin, still alive but thinking you're dead, banging on the lid hoping that someone hears you. Be the person instead that reaches out to me at 844-405-HELP at the Take Your Life Back Today show. Let me help you take your life back, my friend, before your life is gone. There's other people also to help you. People like Larry Geis from the Geis Academy at 516-458-2741. That's 516-458-2741. Larry Geis and I, we're both addiction recovery coaches. We're life coaches. He has over 30 years experience helping people like you with low self-esteem, depression, alcohol addiction, drug addiction, gambling addiction, sexual addiction, any other issue you might have in life. Get a hold of Larry Geis at 516-458-2741. Larry Geis will help you walk from your addiction to your recovery hand in hand. He and I always tell you, our audience, our clients, it doesn't matter where you came from. What matters is that you're here today and you want to make it better today and a brighter tomorrow. Reach out to Larry Geis at 516-458-2741. Larry Geis can be found on the internet at www.odysseyconsultant.org. Let Larry Geis help you take back your life. I want to give a shout out to Global Eyeglasses, a partner in my commercials here on the Take Your Life Back Today show. They are focused on saving you money, and they want you to focus on my videos. They want you to be able to see my videos clear. So why not go there, www.globaleyeglasses.com. They have over 1,200 frames, plastic, metal, half, full, no frame at all. Lenses like progressive, which is no line bifocal, line bifocals. Transition lenses, which change indoor and outdoors. Photochromatic do the same. Polarized lenses. Coatings like anti-reflecting coating, UV coating, anti-scratch coating, all available at Global Eyeglasses. Now, folks, here's the great thing. I have over 30 years experience, and one of the reasons I do Global Eyeglasses commercials on my website is because I'm so familiar in the optical field. So I agreed with them to start advertising over a year ago on my videos here, and over 250 of you, my audience members, have reached out to me to get eyeglasses as well as being my audience member. Folks, text me at 631-599-0218 and I will help you place your order. I will make sure that you pick the right frame that fits you best and the proper lenses. Let me just turn this up. It's a beautiful Christmas tune. There we go. A little bit Christmas music. Folks, globaleyeglasses.com. Let them focus on saving you money. Call me at 844-405-HELP if you need help with either any life issues or you need to focus to see my videos better through global eyeglasses. Today's topic is 10 things you can do to serve others. What does it mean to serve others? That means to help others, to help your elderlies, to help your neighbors, to help people in need. As we approach the peak of the holiday season and are overcome by holiday spirit, gift shopping, Christmas music, sparkling lights, decorations, freshly baked desserts, I begin to ask myself several questions each and every day. Am I doing enough to help others? Am I really doing enough to help others? Am I doing everything I can to assist people less fortunate than myself? Is there more I could be doing to make an impact on my community, my world, and your world as well? As these are somewhat loaded questions, but what if each one of us made our mission to engage ourselves and others in acts of service this holiday season, how we would be a brighter, better world? Can you imagine the amount of positive changes our world would experience? We are all citizens of this impacted world, and why not join hands in a little effort to make an impact in our world's well-being? But what can we do? Well, here are things that I'm going to discuss that we can do. Number 1, food. Everybody loves food. However, not everyone has the luxury of visiting their local grocery store and buying all of their holiday favorites. This holiday season, give the gift of food to those who are homeless or struggling to make ends meet. Volunteer at your local food bank, soup kitchen, community center, church, or synagogue and help prepare hot meals for those who are in need. If you're feeling inspired, you can organize a food drive yourself and put together food baskets, what you can distribute to specific families you know who may be struggling or are homeless. Or you might even visit a homeless shelter that could use the extra help. You can make a difference. Number 2 is presents. When you think of the holidays, beautiful wrap boxes are what come to your mind. For me, the best part about giving presents is the joy I feel when my gift is somewhat unwrapped. Unfortunately, many children across the world do not have the blessings of opening presents this season. During your holiday shopping spree, pick up some extra toys, wrap them, and donate them to your local toy drive, orphanage, or children's hospital. And when you see those children in the hospital, give them a hug and tell them that you love them. They truly could use your love. Number 3, sharing your holiday spirit. Do you ever see a person who is homeless and pretend that he or she's not even there? You walk right past them. You simply glance at them for a second, look away, and pretend that they do not exist. How do you think that makes them feel to think that their identity is no longer there, that they are invisible? This holiday season, I encourage you, my audience, to change your perspective on how you view people living on the street. Give them the genuine smile that they so dearly deserve. Simply acknowledge them with a warm Merry Christmas or Happy New Year. Show them that their presence is as valuable as a businessman walking right past you, and show them that God truly loves them by giving them that smile. And if you can, if you're fortunate enough that you have extra money, either buy them a gift or give them a gift of monetary. Number 4, clothes. As the weather gets colder and we start pulling out our layers, think about those who only have one ripped up t-shirt out, or maybe one pair of pants would hold them. Go through your closet and pull out the clothes you no longer wear. Donate these clothes to orphanages, homeless shelters, or your local Salvation Army. You have no idea how much your extra clothes mean to people who have nothing or very little. Number 5, live, laugh, and love. We all know how important these 3 things are to ignite happiness and joy into our own families. Many children around the world do not have the opportunities to live, laugh, and love, and feel their presence and worthless in this world. This holiday season, give the gift of a heartfelt attention to children in orphanages, homeless shelters, and children's hospitals. Show them the undivided attention they deserve. It's very sad to know that there are children out there in the world that have no mother, no father, no relatives, and they're just laying in these hospital beds or these orphanages with nobody to love them. Why not take the time? Like I take the time to speak to you folks each and every day for the last 2 years. Take the time to show some love to some of these folks. It makes me so sad. And what's even sadder is the fact that I only acknowledge it around the holidays. This should be done yearly, throughout the year, by you and me. I hope I'm leaving an impact upon each and every one in my audience to show you that there are people out there, children, that desperately need our love. These children will never forget your face with that just kind love, hug, and your presence. Number 6, consistency. You know how loving, giving, and warm you are during the holiday seasons towards your family and friends? Well, like I just said, why not do this throughout the year? We, you, me, let's make a commitment, let's make a pact, let's pinky swear that we can love each other, care for each other throughout the year, not just during the holiday seasons. Why can't we make these acts of service more consistent in our everyday lives, even after holidays are over? Try writing a card to express your love to a person in your life on a random Tuesday, or offer to get something done for a family member before the nagging sets in. Or maybe personal favorite, give someone a hug at a random point in the day to show them how much you really care. You, me, let's change our ways. Let's not wait for holidays to show people how much we care and we love them. Care for those who care for you, folks. Everyone in the world has people caring for them in one way or another, whether it is a parent, a family member, or a doctor or employee, a teacher or housekeeper. There are people that are specifically care for you to ensure that your life is a little better each and every day. Return the favor to them. Do something nice for them and show your appreciation for what they do for you. Similarly to number 6, don't let this stop after the holidays. Let's do it throughout the year. Make sure that you're always showing gratitude to people that care for you. Folks, I tell you, by me doing this each and every time, each and every day, for each and every year, for over 2 years now, I think recently was my anniversary, 823 videos later, I do this for 2 people each and every day. Now, if I can get more than 2 people, that's great. 1 person is me each and every day. This is my personal rehab. This is my AA. These are my AA meetings, folks. This is how I live in sobriety. This is my recovery. And then if I catch just one other person, it might be you or you. Just one other person that I can maybe save your life and take your life back and help you. If I get more, that's always a blessing. Number 8, think globally. Some of us are so busy with our daily routine that we don't consider what is going on outside our own city, let alone the country, let alone the world. I can assure you that people in other countries are in dire need of help. In East Africa, I saw on TV the first-hand mass struggles of extreme poverty and hunger. This holiday season, take a second to stop your routine and consider the people worldwide that are struggling, suffering, in some cases dying. Try and put yourself in their shoes. What would you do if you couldn't put food on your table each and every day? Charity, water, Habitat for Humanity, Jewish World Watch, and UNICEF that make their mission to repair our third world countries. Give them a thank you. Give them a prayer. Find it in your heart to volunteer your time and your money to some of these organizations that work directly in the places. Number 9, do your research. There are innumerable nonprofits out there and even more in the community service projects taking place on a daily basis. Do your research and look up projects that interest you. Thankfully, there is a magical search engine at www.volunteermatch.org, which specializes in volunteer projects. And then number 10, choose any topic or cause that interests you when you get a hold of these people. Maybe it's a homelessness, animals, environmental, children, seniors, art, hunger, poverty. The list is endless. There is something for everyone. Find that type of service you love doing and get others involved. I'm sorry, that was still number 9. And number 10, be selfish. Yes, this statement slightly contradicts the last 9 topics, but do not let it undermine them. How can you best service other people before best serving yourself? Oftentimes we get so wrapped up in other people that we forget about ourselves. Our friends, our family, our children, our employees, and our communities come number 1. That we lose sight of who we really are and how we can help ourselves. What if we could find the perfect balance between serving ourselves and serving others? What could you do that you can fully commit yourself to helping others? We can't ever forget about how we are treating ourselves, how we treat our mind, our soul, and our body. The best way to fill other people's cups is to first fill your own. Start serving yourself by acknowledging your hard work and your many positive qualities. Always allow yourself to relax, kick your feet up, and enjoy the moment. In the beginning, I said that the holiday is coming close and near to us. Well, I want to announce, I purposely waited until the end of this video to announce that today, my friends, today's Christmas Eve. Today is the birth of Jesus Christ. And what better way to come up with this topic today that I spoke about than how to serve others, because it is God, it is Jesus that has been serving us throughout our lives. You might not know that service is here daily, but your existence, your being able to breathe as you're watching me, is God serving you. Remember, Jesus died on the cross for you, for your sins. And yes, we all sin each and every day, but it is up to us to continue to ask for forgiveness. And it is Christmas Eve right now, today. Although it's still in the morning here. You can see it's dark. It's before 6 a.m. here, Christmas Eve in the morning in the Hamptons, New York. Although it is early in the morning, tonight is Christmas Eve. And it is tonight that we have to thank God and thank Jesus for the sacrifices that every person gets to acknowledge each and every day. The sacrifice of God and Jesus to put us here on earth. And why would you waste your life to be put on earth and not have a mission in life? What is your mission? What is your passion? Do some of us just go day by day, minute by minute, looking for maybe just to go shopping, or just to sleep, or just to go on the computer? Why not commit now, today, to helping someone, somewhere, somehow? Not just today then, and then throughout the year. Commit yourself on narrowing down to either an organization, a family, or an individual, and be there for them throughout the year. We all make New Year's resolutions, and most of us don't stick with them, including myself. But a New Year's resolution to help a family, an organization, or an individual, and not relapsing on that resolution. In other words, not forgetting about that commitment, can make a difference in someone's life. I'm speaking directly to you. What is your mission in life and your passion? If God, you had to stand in front of God right now, and God said, what have you done to serve others? What would your answer be? My answer would be quite clear. For the last few years, it's to serve you, my audience, with information, with tips, with reasons, with inspiration, with sadness, with truth. These are my daily videos that I put out there for you and for me. With God's grace and God's allowance, I will continue doing these videos through the next year. But it is all up to God. But as God allows me each and every morning to wake up and breathe for that day, I will continue to serve Him and serve you. Folks, I hope to God, no matter where you are, you have the best day of your life. I hope to God you have a beautiful Christmas Eve and a Christmas Day. But I hope and I pray that this video has impacted you enough to make a commitment, to find a passion, a mission, and make that commitment before God today that you will help an organization or a family or an individual, not just for today or tomorrow, but throughout the next year. And then next year, God willing, if you and I are still here, and I'm still doing this video, a video, on December 24, 2016, I'm going to ask you, did you stick to your mission, your passion to help an organization, a family, or an individual? And I hope to God the answer will be yes. And if you sometimes forget to do it, get up and try again. Don't let that person, that family, that organization down. Do what's right for someone else. It's not about you and me. It's about serving others. And may God bless you.